We know as culinarians and as front of house that we're all entertainers. That's the reason people go out. That's the reason that they dine. We are very intense with our crew when it comes to making sure that everything is perfect. And that's what makes us different from everyone else. Hi, I'm Philip Monteforte, Executive Chef at Embassy Suites by Hilton, Washington, D.C. Convention Center, and this is Off the Menu with Hilton. To start making sweet potato hash, first you're gonna peel your sweet potato. Next you're gonna do is you're gonna dice the sweet potato. And then after you dice it, you're gonna set it off to the side. Next, you're gonna dice your butternut squash. At the bottom, remember, you're gonna have a lot of seeds in these as well, so just scoop. Go onto your onion. And then we're gonna dice the peppers. The last thing you'll need to do is prep your herbs. So use a little bit of rosemary, oregano, and thyme. You don't want to use too much because that will overpower the dish. Fresh produce is very important to me. We have a fresh market that's a block away that I usually go to every Tuesday. I've been able to craft a relationship with some of the vendors that are over there.
Hi ladies, how are you today?
Oh, nice, honey nuts. One of the vendors actually sources fresh produce just for us. You know, because that's essential for a kitchen. Cool. Add a little bit of oil to our pan. First, we'll add our sweet potatoes because they're gonna take longer than the rest of the ingredients automatically. Next, you're gonna add your butternut squash and your onions. Saute these up just a little bit. Add our peppers. We'll grab a little stock. And what we're gonna do is let this cook down, and that's gonna take a minute. At this point, we're gonna add a little salt and pepper. And finally, you add your fresh herbs. Now we're good. We're actually gonna take this off the stove, put it into our plates. And lastly, we're gonna fry our eggs using a little bit of oil. Place each egg top of your dish. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna top it off with a little Parmigiano Reggiano. And that's our sweet potato hash. You can enjoy the dish. I've been cooking since I was little. My mother had me cracking eggs when I was 2 years old. I always heard stories about my grandmother. They used to have a restaurant in Erie, Pennsylvania. Nothing that's great is done quick. I remember standing on a stool and being on the stove helping make my grandmother's sauce. And that sauce would take 12 hours. But you take your time, you put your love and your energy into it. Because that's the beauty about being a chef, being able to take something and make it into something else that you never thought it could be.